my channel. This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is On The Brinkat, and today I'm going to review the latest film that came out on Netflix, and that film is Blonde. This movie is directed by Dominik and stars Armas as the icon Marilyn Monroe, and this movie is based on a controversial book of the fantasy life of Marilyn Monroe with the same name. A look at the rise of fame and the epic demise of actress Marilyn Monroe, one of the biggest stars in the world. Now, I have interest in this film. When I first saw the trailer of the film, I think this is a great casting. Armas is a great actress. She has that look for Marilyn Monroe, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Marilyn Monroe. Like, I think she is very talented, but you know, she's not like my favorite actress in the world, you know what I mean? But she is very talented. Of course, she's a legend. She's an icon, and everyone knows who she is. So, I'm interested to see this movie. Even though it has that NC-17 rating, I'm interested to see this movie. I'm very interested to see what her life is like until I find out that this movie is based on a fantasy book. So, I don't know what to think. And now, here's the thing. The best part about this movie is Armas as Marilyn Monroe. She is fantastic in this film. When she acts, she's great in the film. She has the look of Marilyn Monroe. I think she does a great job in the film, and she's the best part of this entire movie. Also, I would say my last positive is the look of the movie. The cinematography and the aspect ratio changes. I thought that's very creative in this film. But here's the thing about this film. Those bits are just teeny positives, because honestly, as much as I think Armas does a great job in the film overall, this film is freaking disgusting, but also this film is very disrespectful. Not just for Armas, but Marilyn Monroe's legacy in general. This movie is so insulting. It's one of those movies where it has a lot of these big scenes of a sense of rape, sexual assault. They have a lot of that in this film throughout the majority of the film. A lot of scenes of the film, we see Armas topless. And I just find this movie so disgusting. And honestly, this is one of those movies where I'm like, why is this movie even made? Why they're adapting this book? Because the book Blonde itself is very controversial. So they're basically adapting one of the most mixed bag books of all time into a movie. I thought that's one of the dumbest ideas that I have ever seen. And Brad Pitt even produced this movie. I'm like, what are you doing? This is one of those movies where it's so uncomfortable to watch, because there's a lot of those disturbing sexual scenes where this film just overdoes it so freaking much. And I was watching this film going, who is this film even for? It's one of those movies that I feel like it disrespects the legacy of Marilyn Monroe. Like, honestly, I was watching it going, this is a fantasy version of her story. I was thinking to myself watching this film going, a male director is doing this. I just find that so sexist and insulting. He's basically trading in this film Marilyn Monroe as an object for guys to have sexual assaults with her. I just find that downright disgusting. Like, you know what this film kind of reminds me of? Cuties, that came out in 2020. This movie is better than that movie, don't worry. But that movie has an idea of sexualizing young girls. This movie, they sexualize Marilyn Monroe. And I just find that fucking disgusting. Also, the editing of this movie is also really terrible. Like, not just the sexual assault moments, in majority of the film is disgusting. The editing is also very disgusting. I hate the editing of this film. It just felt like they're not even trying with the editing of this film. This film has some of the worst editing that I have seen this entire year. Armas did save the movie though. She is great in the film, so I'm going to put that rating up with F, because if she wasn't good in this film, this would have been one of the worst movies of the year, because of how disgusting and disturbing this film was, with all the sense of rape and sexual assault, and they overdo that in this film to the point where it's not even entertaining. I just find it so uncomfortable to watch. Overall, guys, skip Blonde. Please skip Blonde. If you're interested and know nothing about Marilyn Monroe, do not watch this movie. This is a fantasy version of her story, so do not watch this movie at all. This movie is disgusting, disrespectful for the legacy of Marilyn Monroe, This movie is just downright disgusting and disturbing. It is one of those movies that I feel like you need to prepare yourself if you are going to see this film. Ana de Armas was great in the film. She saved the film. The cinematography and the whole, aspect ratio and the color schemes was good in the film, but that's it. The rest of the movie is a 3-hour disgust fest. Guys, do not watch Blonde, whatever you do, because I am going to give Blonde a D-. No F because of Ana de Armas. She saved the movie, but that doesn't do it really too much enough. Guys, do not watch Blonde. This will be on my worst list for sure somewhere. So guys, that is my review for Blonde. Let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. Do you like the movie, hate the movie, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. Keep contacting with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. And have a nice day.